Hello crochet crew, and welcome to OMG Crochet and Crafts. Today we have an adorable little tutorial. We're going to be making a ghost scarf. It's a very simple pattern. I think it's a 5 or 6 row pattern repeat, and I'm going to be using this merino yarn because it's a scarf. We want to use a yarn that's nice and soft because it's against the neck. So I'm going to be using the merino yarn. Now this is a sort of thicker 4-ply, almost like a sports weight yarn. So I'm going to be doubling it up. That's going to give me roughly an Aran weight yarn. And I'm going to use a size 5 hook. You can use whatever yarn you like, any thickness, and the hook to go along with it. It doesn't really matter, but like I said, I do suggest using a yarn that is nice and soft because it's around the neck and up against the face. So let's get started. Like I said, I'm going to be doubling up my yarn. So we're going to start off with a slip knot, and I'm going to chain 47 stitches. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47. Right, so there we go. We have 47 chains. Now, if you want a thicker scarf, you can add 10 stitches, so you can make it 57. If you want a thinner scarf, you can make it 37. I use 47. It gives you 4 ghosts going across the scarf. But yeah, if you want it thicker, if you want the scarf wider, add 10 stitches. If you want it thinner, take 10 stitches off. But right, so with our 47 stitches, we are then going to double crochet into the 12th chain from your hook. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So we're going to double crochet into this stitch here. So to double crochet, we wrap our hook, pop your hook into the stitch, grab your working yarn and pull it through. So you've got 3 loops on your hook. You grab your yarn, pull it through 2 loops, grab your yarn, pull it through 2 loops. Okay, from there we're going to chain 3, 1, 2, 3, and we are going to double crochet into we're going to skip 4 chains, 1, 2, 3, 4, and double crochet into the 5th one along. Okay, and we're going to continue to do this. Chain 3, skip 4 chains along the bottom, 1, 2, 3, 4, and double crochet into that 5th chain. And keep going all the way along your chain to create almost this ladder shape. So 1, 2, 3, and we're going to skip 1, 2, 3, 4, chain into the 5th. And 1, 2, 3, skip 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, double crochet into the 5th. One, 2, 3, skip 1, 2, 3, 4, double crochet into the 5th. 1, 2, 3. We're going to skip 1, 2, 3, 4, double crochet into the 5th, chain 1, 2, 3, and then we're going to, oh, I dropped one of my 3, and then we're going to double crochet into the very last chain. Here you go. So after your first row, it should look a little bit like this. It should be a little bit thinner on one side because you've skipped 4 chains and you've only created 3 going across there. That is on purpose. Okie dokie. Sorry, bear with me just a second. Okie dokie. So from here, we are going to chain 4 stitches and turn. 1, 2, 3, 4, and turn. And now we're going to do 7 double crochets into this double crochet here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. We'll then chain 2. We're going to skip this double crochet here and then work 7 double crochets into this double crochet. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Again, we're going to chain 2, 1, 2. We're going to skip this double crochet and we're going to work 7 double crochets into this hole here. Sorry, into this double crochet here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. We're going to chain 2 and we're going to work 7 double crochets into this last double crochet here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. For the end of the row, we're going to chain 1 and then we're going to double crochet into the 4th chain from the end. And there we go. That is your second row of your pattern. For our next row, well, from here we're going to chain 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and we're going to turn our work. And then we are going to double crochet into the first 3 double crochets of the fan. 2, 3, and then chain 2, 1, 2, skip the double crochet in the middle, double crochet into the last 3, 2, and 3, and then we chain 2, 1, 2, sitting on my yarn, sorry. And that is the pattern across the row. So we double crochet into the first 3 double crochets of our fan from the row before. And then we chain 2, we skip the middle double crochet, and we double crochet into the last 3 double crochets of the fan. 1, 2, and 3, and then chain 2, and we repeat that for the rest of the row. And chain 2, skip the middle one, double crochet into the last 3. 1, 2, 3. Double crochet, 2 chains, double crochet into 1, 2, 3. Sorry, the cat is attacking my yarn. You guys know that he likes to involve himself in my tutorials. So we've double crocheted into the first 3. We're going to chain 2. Dropped one of my pieces. Okay, so we're going to chain 2. This is the problem with working with 2 strands of yarn. You drop one. Right, so chain 2. We're going to skip the middle double crochet into the last 3. So 1, 2, 3. You're going to chain 1 and then double crochet into that space there. And that is row 3. Okay. So for our next row, we are going to chain 3. So 1, 2, 3 and turn our work. We are then going to double crochet these 3 stitches together. So we go into the first stitch, grab our yarn, pull it through and pull it through those 2 loops, but leave those 2 loops on your hook. You wrap your hook again, go into the stitch, grab your yarn. So you're kind of doing a half of the stitch in each of the 3 stitches, like so. And once you've got all 3 on, you're going to grab your yarn and pull through all of the stitches there. So as you can see, we've turned those 3 stitches into 1 stitch. Okay, you're then going to chain 3. So 1, 2, 3. You double crochet into this gap here. You're going to chain 3 again. And then you're going to double crochet these 3 stitches together. So 1, 2, and 3, like so. And then you're going to pull through all of the loops on your hook. Okay, and you're going to chain 2, 1, 2, and again we're going to double crochet these 3 together. Pull through all 3, chain 3, double crochet into this chain gap, chain 3 again, double crochet 3 together. Like so. Chain 2 and double crochet 3 together. Chain 3, 1, 2, 3, double crochet into your chain gap, chain 3, and then double crochet 3 together. pull through all 3, chain 2, 1, 2, and then this is the last ghost of our row. So we double crochet 3 together, chain 3, double crochet into the chain gap, chain 3 again, and then double crochet 3 together. 1, 2, 3, and then just a final double crochet into the gap at the end. Okie dokie. So that is the end of row 4. 1, 2, 3. Yep, row 4. And you can see the ghosts are starting to take shape now. Okay. We're then going to chain 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and turn our work. And we are now going to double crochet 2 together, but so we're going to put 1 into the top of the double crochet 3 together there. That's going to be the first, and 1 is going to be right next to it, like so, and we're going to double crochet those together. It's then going to be a double crochet into the chain gap, 1 into the top of the middle double crochet, and another 1 into the next chain gap. Then going to double crochet 2 together, so 1 in the chain gap, 1 in the 3 together, and we will pull those together like so. There's then going to be a chain 3, so 1, 2, 3. Okay, so we double crochet 2 together, 1 in the top of the DC3 together, 1 in the chain gap, then a double crochet in the chain gap, 1 in the double crochet, another 1 in the chain gap, and then we double crochet 2 together, 1 in the chain gap and 1 in the DC3 together. Okay, and chain 3. So we continue to do that pattern across our row. One, 2, 3. Last ghost. So double crochet the top of the DC3 together and 1 in the chain space. So that's your double crochet 2 together, then a double crochet in the chain space, 1 in the double crochet, 1 in the next chain space, and then your double crochet 2 together, like so. You chain 1 and put another double crochet into this chain gap. And that is your ghost pattern. So I'm going to show you now how to recreate your little ladder at the bottom here. It's very simple, but those are the rows that you will complete. So once you've completed your first rows of ghosts, we're going to chain 7. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and turn your work. And you're going to double crochet into this middle stitch. So you've got your 2 eyes there, and you've got the middle stitch there, and you've got the stitch that went into that. So we're going to double crochet into that middle stitch there, like so. I'm going to chain 3, 1, 2, 3, and we're going to double crochet into this chain gap, like so. Okay, so chain 3 again, 1, 2, 3. We're going to double crochet into that middle stitch of our ghost, chain 3, and double crochet into our chain gap, chain 3, double crochet into the middle stitch of our ghost, chain 3, double crochet into the chain gap, chain 3, double crochet into the middle stitch of our ghost, chain 3, and double crochet into the end chain space. And that is your ladder set up for the next row. So you'll chain 4 for your next row. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Drop the stitch, there we go, 4, and we'll turn. And now this is where we're going to do the fan stitches of 7 double crochets. So you'll go into each of these stitches here with 7 double crochets, 2 chain spaces in between. So you're repeating this row here. Okay, and then you just continue with this pattern for as long as you want your scarf. So here's one I made earlier. Move that out the way. So this is what you will get once you start repeating your pattern. Now I've got to block this still, so I will show it to you blocked at the end. But this is what your scarf will look like. Isn't it adorable? As always, if you have any questions, please drop them in the comments. You can contact me in the comments here, DM us on Instagram or on TikTok. I'm happy to help. Yeah, please get in touch. Show me your project. I love to see what you guys make. If you've enjoyed the video, please give us a like and follow the channel. It helps me to create more of these patterns and share more of what I love. I will come back once I've got this blocked so you can see what the scarf looks like at the end. But please, yeah, enjoy the pattern and happy crocheting. So this is my finished scarf, and I've put it on the blocking boards just to stretch it out a little bit and get the design out. You can see the ghosts look beautiful. This is probably going to block for, I don't know, 12 to 24 hours.